Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wrong way around. Wow. Now I'm just going to swing that around a little bit. Wow. Now, good morning, everyone. Oops, Roz. Wow, light. Hi, Diane. And hi, Kirsten. Oh, we'll hear you and see you double again. Morning, Roz. Will we hear you? Oh, look, I'm hoping not. It's a struggle this morning because, g'day, Shaz. Oops, yeah, it's an oops. What I've got is a really, really, really slow connection this morning, and I have no idea. I have it cross-posted to mytimetv.live and to my Hypnosis Plus with Roz, as usual. I don't think it's that's causing the issue. I've just got a really, really, really slow connection this morning. So if it takes me time to bring up your comments like this, because it's really, really, really slow. So I'm not going to mess around with any dawdles. I'll get straight into the reading. Just for those who might be on the mytimetv.live or the Hypnosis Plus with Roz, do remember to click the link above to come into the Roz Bounty page, which is where I'm doing the live sourcing for this session this morning. Well, I do that every morning when I cross post. Ken San here. Good. At least I've got that one right this morning. It's just that the system's so slow. I'm on the Optus dongle at the Fisherman's Bay, and it can sometimes be very erratic. And this morning it's slow. So we're going to switch around and do the actual reading of the cards, so that in case it drops out, we've got the reading done at least. Now you are going to see some of the mess because I've got my camera this time. The webcam is mounted on a clamp on the table that I'm using at the side, so it's only one height. I can't change much of the distance away from the card, so you get to see nearly all of them, and some of the mess, but that's all right. It's just a printer with some stuff chucked on top. What we've got is the 5 cards as usual. So it's the higher work energy, home, unexpected up the top. Down here is your role, and in the center is the expected outcome. So, wow, we've got the moon in the work energy, the workspace, and it really does give some thoughtfulness to it from what we had even yesterday. It's delving a little bit more into the cycles again and using some reflective time. Not like the lilies. This one's more to do with a bit more of the mechanics, because I'm seeing the actual mechanism underneath. I think it's supposed to be the old-fashioned representation of the solar system, this one here, and how the moon actually sits above and goes through the cycles around. Whether it's Earth, I really don't know. It's just a really nice piece of equipment that's sitting there, and it just looks perfect, doesn't it? Well, from what you can see of it. I unfortunately can't bring it too close. I suppose I can do that and bring the card up to it. See where it, can you see how well, see, and then it doesn't focus. Stupid thing. Anyway, we'll keep going with it. So I'm feeling it is actually using some of the time today to actually think about, now what cycles, where do I want my work business to go, and that sort of thing. So it's the reflecting but looking forward, with part of that as the goal. Probably almost being the witness to what you want to have happen as well. So stand back and actually have a bit of a look at it too from that angle. It seems to me that there could be different perspectives of looking at what you're doing, so you come forward with more clarity towards what your goal is. In the home space, it feels to me like we've got someone. It does feel this time that there's someone who's being manipulative, deceptive, and in the, hiding in the branches and the rest, waiting to sort of strike out and say, ha, like, or give you the scare or the hiss or some form of, it just doesn't feel a very nice energy around this one today. So just be aware of that, because we can always have our own free will in deciding how we actually react. Like there's the acting and reacting, the difference around how you actually deal with things. So I'm feeling, just be aware of a person that's in the shadows, that's in the hidden parts, hidden realms of what you are about in your home space, that's actually, well, it feels like trying to stop you from getting what you deserve, is what I'm feeling with that one. Now we're up here and we're into the Mountain, so as our unexpected card. So that can actually mean that there's going to be some form of a block. I'm feeling and sensing that there's a bit of, the landslide that you can sometimes get. If you've travelled around the Adelaide Hills, occasionally you can see the landslides that happen, the dirt that's rolled down the hill and covered half of the road or part of the road or giving you a bit of a block. Doesn't feel like a full blockage. It just feels like there's going to be a bit of a challenge to move around something that's causing some difficulty. You'll still be able to keep moving forward, but it's with that in mind. I'm feeling that with those two like that, as far as the something that's in the shadows manipulating, it could be that suddenness of it and just needing to move around it, work through it, even climb over it if it's only a small pile of rubble, so to speak. Bear in your role responsibility actually helps confirm that, because it's plodding through and moving through any of the challenges as well, putting the hard work to it so that you know that you're going to be able to, you are knowing that you're going to be able to meet that challenge and work through it, because that's the one thing with the bear, with the solid energy of persistence, perseverance and ability. There is that strength and ability there to work through it. So do keep it moving forward. Do have that confidence in self that that's what's going to happen. I feel like I'm peeking up over a ledge here. So keep it moving. What it's going to result in is the change. So Stalk, and I'll put that more centered. Let's see, I've got shadows everywhere. Stalk is about change, rearrangement, creating your home space, creating that space that you work from, because it's between the both, of course. Having things settled in a way that it suits your purpose and what you're going to be working with in both the work and the home realms. So it's actually making those changes, and absolutely to suit what you need to have out of your life in this respect. So it's actually that's what is going to be at the end of the day. There will be some change, and it will be to suit what you need to have in your life, not for everybody else. Because really what you're needing to do and have towards this goal is working through these challenges, and the people around you that are that are maybe the ones who are trying to block you and create that challenge, that you are going to work through that so easily. Just know that change has happened by the end of the day, and you'll be sitting really comfortably in your own nest as you've arranged it, so to speak. So I think that probably is what our lesson is from today, as far as what the spread's telling us. So do go with the flow with that and work through those challenges. Sometimes we'd like to have everything all, spot on and happy and all the rest of it, but we know through life that doesn't always happen, obviously, because we do each have our challenges and the way we need to actually walk our own path, basically. So keep that in mind as you're looking through those cards again to get what messages you need to be getting for yourself. And I can see that, yes, hi Sam and hi Karen in the mytimetv.live channel. I've just been able to switch back over there to have a peek. I am on the Ros Bounty page, so any morning where it comes through to the My Time TV, it and the Hypnosis Plus, it is sourced from the Ros Bounty page, so that if you want comments seen on screen like this, I love doing this part because it's just lovely to see the good mornings and the thank yous, and just those lovely comments in between too. Wow, thanks you. Yeah, sometimes when we are wanting our guidance from cards or any tool, really, we can expect to have the cards always being what we want them to be. Well, this morning there's a sense of it's not probably what you're actually expecting, and there is something subterfuge or something happening in the background. Whether there is family behind your back trying to do something that is manipulative, or friends. I mean, the home space is family and friends, and I feel it is more relationship based rather than the physical sense of what you have in your home. Although that can mean things differently as well. So do take it on board just to have that awareness about you, and instead of reacting to everything, do consider that there are those moments that you're going to need to work through as challenges. Step back from it like you're witnessing it, so that the emotion isn't the overriding part of what your reaction is. Just sense that, I'm going to do this, I'll change my perspective, think of it a different way. Is there a way outside the box that I can deal with this, rather than the usual reaction? And take things as your choices and how you want things to work. So that's what I'd actually feel with that guidance in the cards today. And there certainly will be some changes by the end of your day, and you can know that you've had your part in that to create what is your space, your nest, your beingness, actually, because the stalks are there right in the center. So thanks for watching today. Thank you for your patience. I'm hoping we have a better internet speed and etc. tomorrow. It took ages to load this up today, so we'll see what tomorrow brings, won't we? Continue to be the best person that you can be, and namaste until then.